Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Pete with HD Works. Today we have my good friend Jose with me. We're gonna take his car that we just did a little bit of upgrading to. We went from a twin turbo setup to a single turbo setup. We're gonna take it on the street, give it a little rip, talk a little bit about it. Appreciate you watching today. Thanks for watching HD Works.
I love driving this car.
And I mean, like, what's the experience like? Because a lot of people have like never even driven these, I don't think, like at all, let alone a right-hand drive car. But like, for me, I know why I love it. But like, you know, I assume it makes you feel a certain way with the motor and the wheels and the suspension and how it makes you feel as a driver.
It makes me feel, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Usually when I like buying stuff that people don't have. So this shit made me feel real good when I drive. Like, it's a stress reliever. Just like how I drive my Harley, it's a stress reliever. When I get in my car and I go on the road, I know, like, there's not gonna be another car out there like mine unless we're going to like a big meet, a car meet like Cars and Coffee or whatever.
Right.
But other than that, like, it feels good to actually have a car that nobody really has.
Right. And when
in my area.
Yeah, for sure.
So it made me feel good. I love the car.
Yeah. And that's what I want. You know, but I love these cars to be driven because that's what they're for. And you have to like experience them and like get because these aren't like, you know, there's no technology in these things. They're very rickety, like, you know, like they're, you know, like for what it is anyway.
You know, I got up-to-date cars, but this is like, you know what, let me just get in this. Like I said, just because of performance, the attention, and nobody really has this stuff, bro.
Yeah, they're definitely definitely eye catchers for sure.
But it is a night and day difference from since I got it though.
Yeah.
Big night and day difference.
Yeah.
You drove it, right, when it was stock?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, you did, because you told me that there was like I guess there was like a leak or it was running too rich or something like that.
Yeah, well, they had like an HKS something, you know, little piggyback computer on it when from Japan, but it was just running terrible. I mean, remember you were like, man, this thing eats so much gas. It's like it's probably not great now, but like it's because you're on E85, it like moves it a lot quicker, but
it was just basically like I was running E85.
Yeah, it would just suck it back.
Yeah,
I remember.
I'd rather eat gas right now with performance instead of being bone stock.
Yeah.
With no performance.
This car's fucking great, man. Like, it starts, it runs, drives like a Civic.
Yeah, it's very crispy, man.
Yeah. Throttle response is great. I think all the things that we chose kind of coalesced really, really nice together. It's not like overbuilt to a point where you can't drive it every day. and it's like annoying to drive. You don't have to think. You just get in and you be the driver.
Yeah, exactly. I got a question though.
Yeah.
Remember when we had the twin turbos on here, right? And we went to single turbo. I feel like it's a better throttle response with the single turbo.
With these, yeah.
Why is that?
I think so. The twins will get you a little bit more up top with the way those were, like the sizing of those. Theoretically, like on paper anyway. But coupled with the manifold that we have from Artec in there, it focuses your spool into one exhaust manifold, right?
So instead of two manifolds, right?
So it's not splitting 3 and 3 into each cylinder. You're getting all of the velocity of the air moving into one spot, and I don't have a really overly sized back housing on the turbo. It's a 0.82, so it's not. If I wanted to make more power, I'd move it up to like a 1.0 or 1.2 or something like that. But I wanted it to spool. I wanted it to respond a lot quicker than it did. So a lot of people will, again, there's another thing that you can do easily and make a mistake, and you can overbuild it by choosing the wrong size back housing. So when you choose the wrong size back housing, you get like laggy turbos, you get like if I did the same exact setup and it was like the wrong size back housing, it wouldn't be this fun, because it would make the same power or a little bit more up top, but it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't spool as good. Like this is the low boost setting. This thing makes it's right there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like it's right there. Like all you do is hit it one time. Like you're right there, and that's on low boost.
But that was on the twins. It would have get like a little lag, like, and then it would hit. Exactly, and then it'll open up.
Yeah, you gotta you're kind of splitting. Like they're cool, and I love the twins. And the engine bay looked fucking really good. Like it all looked good, but
it's just a hassle to take them things out, man.
And that's why we did it. That's why I really wanted to make it easy for serviceability, because I didn't want you to have to have the car down if there was an issue. If it replaced the turbo, it's like a 20-minute ordeal, because we made everything serviceable, and you just change the shit out. Like it's real simple. So and I can see what's wrong a lot quicker with this too. Like if there is an issue, I can find it. Because I can visually see, because there's not a heap of stuff in there. You know what I mean? So and honestly, like I'm kind of glad it went this route a little bit, because I didn't know exactly your driving style either. I didn't know if you'd be like, oh my god, I gotta drive this car and I want to hoon on it. Like I want you to. So like now I know, right?
Yeah, I want to beat it up.
So like that's good. So now if I build V2 for you or a different version of it, I'll put you on a single again. Because I know how your driving style is, but everybody's a little bit different. Like Poon, he's gonna be on twins, because he's just gonna grandpa the thing around. He doesn't do that. He doesn't like hoon it out, But like that's okay. That's a whole nother side of it too. So
yeah. So the best thing to do on a 34 is a single.
Yeah, well, we're doing single on that car. There's no doubt. This car sounds so good though, bro. I'm not even in it. It just sounds so good.
Yeah, it's easy. Not giving it too much, and it's just loud though.
Yeah, my wife's like, man, this car's pretty loud. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty loud.
Sound hard. The choppy sounds loud too.
Yeah. You notice how Jenkins is a little bit
this is more of a
look. He's loving it. He's geeking out.
But you said Jenkins is what? It sounds more of a
It's like a longer lope, but yours is a little bit shorter. Exactly. I told you the other day, I was test driving it after I got it back from the dyno, and dude pulls up to me. He's like, "Is that a rotary in that thing?" Because it sounds like a rotary at idle. Yeah. So sick.
That shit sounds choppy too. When we had the red light.
Yeah.
See people dropping down their window.
They want to hear it.
They want to hear it.
They want to hear it. Yeah.
They want to hear it.
Yeah. That's funny, man.
Yeah, but other than that, bro, I'm happy with the car.
Yeah, I think this is perfect build for daily drivable. If you wanted to take it every day, 3-4 days a week, anything more than this, I think, is a little bit too aggressive. You know, like if we did a bigger cam and a bigger motor and like.
It'd be annoying a little bit, right?
What?
It would be a little annoying.
Yeah, it would require you to think more when you drove it and like be cognizant of everything more when you drove it. Now you can just.
Oh.
Yep. Good job, dickhead. Yeah, but now it's just easy, you know? You can get in, crack the AC. Man, AC is cold.
It's fucking
shit.
Freezing, bro. I'm like a refrigerator right now.
I can't turn it down anymore. I think I can turn it up here. I think I have the heat connected still.
Things are numb right now. You see me doing that, putting them in my armpits.
All right, relax. Yeah, car's cool. I'm glad we did the single stuff.
I'm glad too.
And I think we should just leave this car alone. I mean, for now, unless you want to do like a restore or something, I don't think it really needs anything else
Well,
to like.
pistons and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, for now, unless you get an itch and you're like, all right, or this it has some sort of catastrophic something, knock on wood, which I don't think it will.
The next project is the itch.
Right. So like that one, I want to like turn up a little bit more, but I still want to make it drive as close to this as humanly possible.
Can we do that with that type of horsepower that we're gonna do?
Exactly. So the goal is to get it closer to driving like this, but have another like 300-400 horsepower on top of it, or a little bit more. So it's like you have kind of best of both worlds, and I'm gonna do my best to kind of blend those a little bit. It might not spool as fast as this one does, but it'll make a little bit more power. So it just might take a little bit more to get you there, if anything.
Why is that though?
Because remember we were talking about like the back housings and stuff. So to make more power, I have to be able to flow more air. So if I have to flow more air, I have to have a bigger back housing, but that decreases the amount of spool that I can have because it's not as tight. The velocity doesn't like shoot past the blades fast enough, and that kind of kills the spool. But you'll get more power up top. It just takes a while to get there,
Especially with the
we'll do our best.
We're going, right?
We might lose a little bit of like low end, but not so much that it'll be like annoying to drive. I think it'll still be super fun for you. So, and again, if not, we can always tune it down. We can always take that back housing, change it out, and just remap it a little bit so it feels better.
Do you think it's gonna be annoying with the sequential?
The tranny? Yeah.
You think it's gonna be annoying?
Yep. And it makes a lot of noise too. Like, because they're normally like straight cut gears, so they're like they make a ton of noise just being engaged.
Like, click.
But not only this, that it's hard for your drive line, but like just being in gear, like in a race car, they make a noise like you can hear the whole fucking tranny like making noise.
So you think I should put a sequential then? I want to enjoy the car too.
Right. Well, that's the issue. So it's a trade-off. Like, there's no issue with this. This works totally fine. I think fourth gear is a little wonky because of the synchro, but like that's kind of it. When you go to that, you're literally when we're going in, first gear is going to be normal, like you would pull out, but when you go to second, you're banging it into second. The gears are going pink and like lock it into place. So it's like to drive it nice is difficult. It's never going to be like smooth like this is.
Ouch.
Yeah. Now.
So what's the next thing we can do then, instead of if we don't go sequential?
All right. So they make kits now where you can do a BMW DCT tranny in it, an 8-speed auto tranny, and you still have paddle shifters. It'll handle 1,000 horsepower, and it's all electronic still. But like in your Mercedes, like you get paddle shifters and it's like instant. You ever driven like the PDK stuff or the BMWs or in the M4s where it's like instant?
Yeah.
They make a kit for it to put that tranny in it and it's still all-wheel drive.
So you rather do pedals?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
Wait, would it still have a clutch?
No.
No?
It'll be auto. It'll be like, it's literally a BMW 8-speed tranny.
So we'll have like a knob to put it in drive and reverse, or how?
I don't know. It's all electronic. I think it just ends up being all in the paddle shifters. Because on the BMWs, it's just that little like doofusy knob thing. Yeah. It's definitely something to entertain because the cost is probably the same or a little bit less than doing an actual sequential. Oh, there you go. the beans.
The guy's like,
Holy shit! Over here, bro!
oh man, Pete, now you got me thinking.
He's loving it.
Yeah. You got me thinking now, brother.
Think about it. So the look at the DCT stuff. You can Google it tonight. Just do like R33, R32 DCT stuff, and you can. I'm sure there's a couple guys. There's a couple of videos, and they literally just have paddle shifters then. And honestly, the spool is greatly improved on the when you have a DCT in there, because then I can keep you in boost like all the time. Like you can just stand on and be like, brr, 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 like just like hit it, you know.
The only thing about the paddle shift, I just feel like, you know, like with the stick shift, you're more of a.
I know.
You know.
You lose some of the driver connection that you do. Yeah. I know.
I'm over here trying to grab the steering wheel. I don't know if you just seen it. I'm trying to make a left. But yeah, man, I think we gotta figure something out.
Yeah, just like the sequential stuff is just a little noisy, man. If anything, if you can get over that, and if you can get over the clunkiness of it, they are cool. They will hold a lot of power. They do like perform well when you like get them to do the stuff they're designed to do, like cracking gears. So I think PPG makes normal gear sets also, so like upgraded internal gear sets, so you can build the tranny. And I think your 34 has a 6-speed already, which is good. It's and that get drag is pretty robust to begin with. So
I think we will have to place an order on that.
Yeah.
Still want to have that little connection with the car, you know?
Yeah, I think I think it's cool. Like, I think it's neat to be able to like do that type of shifting and stuff, but I think you miss some of it though. Even like, if you kept this almost like a street car, I would say even do it in this before you did it in that. Because this is like a more dailyable car where you can just get in and you put it in gear and you drive it around a little bit. That, like, let's say you go to Miami, you're not like blowing your brains out trying to shift like the entire time. This is way better. He wants it. He saw it a mile away coming. He's like, I want some of that action. All right, Jose. So thanks for doing a little rip around the block with us today and explaining to our viewers about the ins and outs of your 33 and the turbo upgrades we did. I think this car's done for now, for at least a little bit, and then hopefully we get to work on a 34 and see what that's got in store for us. But
hopefully.
No,
there's no hopefully.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's got to decide on that transmission. So
yeah, that's the only part about it.
Really appreciate you guys watching. We will see you with another video soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We have more of these coming up very shortly. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, brother.